go. That's done. That's that. I'll switch that off. There you go, all spooky and things. As predicted, you can only see a ring of candles. Wonderful. Absolutely. Oh no, you can. Oh, you can see me a little. You can see me a little bit. As you can see the candles, but you can see me a bit. That's good enough. Well, it'll have to do for now. Now, where'd I put the planchette? There it is. So, yeah, putting planchette on the board. I'm going to sit as far back as I can. There we go. Looking all spooky. I've got my drink to my left.
Abandoned.
Almost choking on my drink then. Right, just said abandoned. Planchette on board, 12:15-ish. You know, it's weird, I can actually see my reflection. So the way I've got the camcorder, because I've tried to get the room as dark as possible before I quickly put the planchette on the board, I can see my reflection from, because I flipped it round. I know you're not going to be able to see my movements on there, but you will on the camcorder. I flipped it round and I can see my reflection on the camcorder, like in the back of a picture that I've got on my TV. But yeah, planchette on board. Oomph, there we go, it's on there. I've put it to the circle, it's kind of in between where it says Ouija and just the letters. So I've got 2 hands on the board currently. I'm going to have to try and narrate as I'm doing this, because you're not going to be able to see on the tablet that I've positioned specifically to can see the Ouija board. Might actually move a candle closer. Can you see that any better? No, not at all. Okay. Well, I've got a lovely little shape of candles, and you can, if the bear lights up, you'll be able to see it. But yeah, hands are on the planchette. So yeah, hello spirits. Please feel free to communicate, as I believe you have been doing through the Spirit Talker app. You've said some things which are very, very relevant to what's been happening while I've been setting up the investigation. So please...
My voice is heard.
Your voice is heard? Yes, it is heard. Not specifically by me, but through the app, absolutely. Right, one of the candles has just gone out, so I'm going to quickly replace that. There we go. Just stand up the wick. Again, sorry on the live stream that you can't really see much. That was probably me that just lit up the bear, but it shows you can see when the bear lights up. Yeah, my hand just went a bit too close, and again it's that left leg, so in the investigation earlier we determined that that left leg was likely a bit dodgy. Right, first rule on breaking, letting go of the planchette while it's on the board. Reaching over for the K2 meter, because you're not supposed to leave the planchette on the board, apparently.
We like to be left alone.
You like to be left alone, okay. Well, I've been doing that for about 6 months, Spirit. So if you don't want to communicate, you don't have to communicate. You can go about your business. Oh yeah, I forgot how uncomfortable the floor was. I'm just going to get a quick blanket because the floor's doing my feet in, because I'm kind of sitting on my feet. So I'm going to get this blanket.
She's dangerous.
She's dangerous. Now this is interesting because I don't remember much from previous investigations, but I do remember it saying that there was a somewhat threatening spirit potentially here. So stuff like she's dangerous did come up a couple of times. Feel like I was going to sneeze some. Right, there we go. Okay, I might actually sneeze now. Right, just quickly show you, I've got my hand on the planchette again. Quickly show you the K2. Now we are properly away from the TV this time. We're kind of at the, you're kind of behind the room. So, showing the K2 meter, nothing really showing around the board at the moment. Nothing here, which is good. That's what we like to see. Well, depending on which side of the argument you fall on. So, hello spirits. Now that I've gotten comfortable, would you like to tell me your name? If there are any spirits here. I'm going to actually do a little circle on the board as well. Oh yeah, that's a point. One. I know, the board. Yeah, the planchette can kind of move along the board without the board moving. But yeah, so spirits, you can use my energy if you need to, because I've actually got a good amount of energy after having just had a nap. So feel free to use my energy to communicate.
I like to play games.
You like to play games? Okay, that's nice. What kind of games do you like to play? What games would you like to play? I mean, it's quite a good place for you if you're a child. Again, this is in the previous live I did. I think, say about how I remember there possibly being a child here. So the fact that you like to play games, Spirit, that does imply that you were a child. So yeah, how old are you? Is actually what I'll ask.
Jim.
Jim? Okay, that's quite possibly a answer to my previous question of what your name is, because I did ask that earlier, so that could be your name. Hello, Jim. I'll refer to you as Jim. Yeah, how old are
We
you?
need power.
You need power. Again, possibly relating to what I was saying about you being able to use my energy. If you need power, then like I say, feel free to use my energy. There's a couple of devices around the room today. The camcorder just kind of like looked a bit dim. So if you're trying to use the camcorder's energy, feel free, absolutely do that, you know? Take the energy from the camcorder. It's a shame because the camcorder I think is possibly a bit too high up to be able to see the Ouija board. Yeah, I think it's a little bit too high up. But yeah, you can see the candles on the other tablet there, and you can kind of see a little bit maybe. But yeah, so getting sidetracked, Spirit. Yeah, how old are you is what I was asking. And can you move the planchette on the board? I feel like I'm probably putting too much pressure on it for you to be able to move it. I will occasionally move it myself, just to, you know, put some energy into the board. Also, can you touch the bear that I've got? There's a toy bear over near the candles there, which you saw flashing earlier. You did say, what are the lights? Or something along the lines of those. Yep, what are the lights? It was the second thing you said. So there's a bear there, so if you touch the arms or the legs, it will flash. That left hand leg, very, very easy for you to light up. But if you could light up any others, that would be much more preferred. As if any part of the bear's going to light up, it's probably that left leg. And yeah, over here there is a cat ball.
I'm happy.
You're happy, that's good. If you're happy, show me how happy you are by playing with the toys, you know? Play with the bear that I've got for you, play with the ball. There's a ball at the top of the stairs, and it'll be very much appreciated if you knock that down the stairs, if possible. There's also a toy car here for you, where you can knock that off if you want it, if you have the energy. There's also a ball over on the stand next to the door, where I may have seen you previously. Well, near where I've possibly seen you previously, so...
Dirty.
Dirty? Well, that's maybe offensive. Are you calling my toys dirty? Sorry if they are. But yeah, like I say, they shouldn't be dirty. But yeah, you can touch them, make them light up. If there's any particular toy you think is dirty, if you make it light up now, I will clean it for you. If you make it light up the one time, I will clean it. Yeah, or if you're referring to the room in general, because the room is a bit of a mess at the moment, let me know which area of the room. So if it's kind of like the middle of the room, make this ball light up. If it's that area by the kitchen, make that ball light up. If it's over in this area here, then you can light up the bear. Or if you want, you can tell me directly on the board here. All you have to do is move this the black planchette over to the different letters and things. If you don't want to talk, it's absolutely fine. You can just move it to the goodbye or the no. If you do, you can move it over to yes. You can move it to any of the letters. It is up to you. Out of curiosity, how many spirits are there at the moment present?
No, it's not.
No, it's not. So I don't know if that's a response to me asking which area or if it was the toys that were dirty. So this is why it's interesting, like recording it, because I'm just gone blank. It's interesting recording this because you can see the flow of conversation. So even though I've said a couple of things since that it's saying the words, you can see, it's still saying somewhat relevant stuff to what I have said. If there's any spirits in the kitchen or the cellar downstairs, they can gladly join in. If you want to enter this room, my back's just gone really itchy, which is...
I'm in my 30s.
You're in your 30s? Well, it's never said that before. That's very kind of specific. That's cool. So you're not the child then? Unless you like to play games. Is there a child here? I want to clarify that point. I want to get an answer as to whether or not there definitely is a child. Even if there's multiple, if you say yes, if there's one, if there's multiple, that it just confirms that there's at least one child. You know? Yeah, the top of my back's just gone really itchy.
I lost one of my legs.
You lost one of your legs. Well, this conversation's taken a turn, hasn't it? How did you lose your leg? How did you lose your leg, Spirit? Keep an eye on the time as well, because I won't be able to stream for ages. Like, I won't be able to investigate for ages or talk to you for a long time, because I do have work tomorrow. So I can talk to you for about an hour. So yeah, how did you lose your leg? Does it help if I keep on talking to you? My back is really, really itchy. Come on, Spirit, you've gone very quiet now. I don't know if this is like a really long gap. You've just lost one of your legs. So I do have a theory about this, where certain spirits go on the positive, certain spirits go on the negative. So if you have a positive spirit who starts talking negative, then they're going to be low on energy. So if you're a positive spirit that's lost one of your legs,